This is a horror game named Haunted Mansion. Ever since its release 21 years ago, Roblox horror games have gotten infinitely darker, scarier, and controversialer. Yet despite being the opposite of what this kid's platform stands for, they've always been the most beloved games on Roblox. To find out why, I'm playing the scariest Roblox game of every year, starting with one of the most important Roblox games ever made, Haunted Mansion.
They even have a lightning, bro. Look, they didn't actually have a lightning effect, so they just changed the skybox to become like yellow for a second.
Okay, it isn't really scary.
Who puts beds in the hallway? That's scary.
But it is important. And as I explore, I discover why it is. Back in 2006, there were only a few games, and most were bright and colorful. Haunted Mansion was the first game that at least tried to be dark. And that is the first piece to the puzzle of why horror games are so beloved. Their darkness stands out in a sea of bright colors. And that darkness would become apparent once it became 2007. Yup, this next game, The Cursed House, is 10 times darker, even if it's not exactly hard to be darker than Haunted Mansion. The only problem is no one knows anything about it. This was the scariest game of the year. There's literally a whole Wikipedia article written about it. But upon visiting the game, you'll discover it's unplayable. And upon reading that Wikipedia article, it's 3 sentences long. It doesn't describe the game at all. I can't find anything about why this game was so scary. Luckily for me, I may know someone who can. This is Toasted Cherries, one of the best Roblox historians ever and a hoarder of lost game files. So when I reach out and tell them The Cursed House is unplayable, I'm not shocked that they just have the game file, because of course they do. I load the game in Roblox Studio. It's time to see if it lives up to the hype.
Whoa, they have real lightning now. The sky actually lights up.
And as I approach the cursed house, I can't help but be excited. Playing this game will add a piece to the puzzle of why Roblox horror is so beloved, and to an extent why I'm even here. Yeah, about 6 years ago, I was posting YouTube videos daily, but none of them did well, until I posted this one about a horror game. It got hundreds of views in only a day, so I kept making videos on horror games. This one got thousands of views in a day, and this one tens of thousands. Sooner than I knew it, I had a career because of Roblox horror games, and I never knew why. Why people loved Roblox horror so much that it made them love little old me. So basically, if The Cursed House isn't good, I'm quitting YouTube forever.
A dead body.
Okay, I'm joking, but this game is genuinely impressive.
Whoa, look at that. Scary image on wall, bro. There's actually a script to swing the chandeliers, dude.
Roblox has advanced so much in only 1 year.
Upside down ghoul.
And because of that, games can get way darker.
Is he bleeding? He's bleeding from his eyes. That is the scariest thing I have ever seen.
We've gone from pumpkins to bleeding eye sockets, which I'm getting a little worried about as it becomes 2008. Yeah, despite these games having dark themes like gore, they're not scary. I don't think Roblox games can be scary.
What?
I don't think Roblox games can be scary.
Yeah, they can be, bro.
No, they can't. I've played them longer than you, and even back in the day, they never scared me.
But there's so many. One gotta be scary, bro.
You wanna bet on it?
Sure, bro. My life savings.
That was an artistic reenactment of a conversation my friend Macho Taco and I had before filming, and a real bet that we made. So, as we load into this next game, the camping trip of death, there's something on the line.
We're actually on a scary bus right now. I'm really gonna lose this bet. I'm gonna lose it so hard.
You see, I bet Macho 10,000 Robux that not one of these games will disturb me. Not just make me flinch with a cheap jump scare, actually disturb me.
Whoa, bro, this is scary already.
And Macho bet all of his Robux that a game can disturb me. I don't actually know how much that is, but I'll find out when I win, because the camping trip of death is,
oh my gosh, what is that? I kid you not, bro. There's a creepy up here. There's a ghoul. There's a ghoul over there. I don't know, I'm pretty close to screaming. Old man, the scariest thing I can possibly imagine. Old man.
Oh my god.
This game is not scary, though we did find an infinite ghoul generator. Oh, this game isn't even higher quality than the last game. Last year was such an impressive technical leap from the previous year. This year is,
Dead kid. Dude, that That is so scary.
Not necessarily better than last year, but that's about to change as it becomes 2009. Because honestly, bets aside, at this point, I just want to discover when Roblox gets scary. I don't think it'll ever get disturbing enough for me to lose the bet with Macho, but I've played these games before. I know that at some point they start getting realistic graphics and sounds and don't just look like Legos. And according to everything I've heard about this next game, that point could be now. Bloody Mary 1 Awake and Trapped.
22 people found dead in restroom. Only answer, Bloody Mary.
Okay, that point may not be now. Don't get me wrong, this game is a massive step up immediately. The story begins with you having a discussion with a friend about Bloody Mary. He doesn't believe in her, so he goes to the bathroom, says Bloody Mary 3 times, and...
Oh my gosh, bro! What happened? Did he get, like, exploded?
Compared to what we've seen so far, this is definitely gorier. These games are trying a bit harder to be scary now, I see. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's a story in this game. You talk to characters, there's a plot! You then jump into the mirror world to chase after Bloody Mary, finding a curled up man in the process. Chatting with him reveals nothing except that Bloody Mary is scary and that we can't go back because of Bloody Mary's scary conveyor belt. The only way out is forward.
We gotta run, we really gotta run, bro. I heard something so scary. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, that's horrifying. That was a real jump scare. That was an actual real jump scare.
Oh my God. Our first jump scare. Jump scares are the backbone that every single Roblox horror game is built upon. This sole mechanic just changed the course of the next 17 years. But it's still not scary. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a horrifying bloody face or a potato. Despite the fact this game hasn't exactly boosted Roblox's realism, though, it's genuinely incredible. I'm not kidding. As we keep playing, we are in awe with the effort put in to include puzzles, scary scenes, despite limited resources, and most importantly, story. This game makes it clear that story is an incredibly important piece to the puzzle of why Roblox horror games are so beloved. I'm beginning to understand more. They're still not scary yet though. However, 2010's game may change that, because the way I discovered this game was unique.
If you look up scary Roblox on YouTube and then sort by before 2012, it's all just this game, like the scariest damn game on Roblox.
And despite the fact to me the game doesn't look scary, the comments disagree.
When you said turn it to full volume, I knew this game would be hardcore scary. Holy sh**, I jumped when he was in the fence.
So after seeing all that, I did some digging and discovered the name of the game. Fear First Encounter. You begin by entering an abandoned building of some kind, the abandoned building kind probably, and almost immediately...
Do you think that... Bro! Dude, another ghoul! Did you see how the ghoul ran away, bro? I kid you not. Oh my gosh, a dead body came from the ceiling. Is this the Vince? Oh, dude, we're about to jump out of our chair. Oh my gosh, it's really gonna happen.
Okay, I may be laughing at most of these jump scares, but honestly, this game isn't bad. Though, I am confused. Why is it not better? It doesn't have dialogue boxes, a feature that last game used often, and it only used frame-by-frame animation instead of moving parts like the last game. Well, what if I told you, despite the wiki and game page claiming the last game, Bloody Mary 1, was made in 2009, it was actually made in 2011. It's genuinely complicated to explain how this happened. Toasted Cherries explains it here. But most importantly, the reason Fear First Encounter seems less advanced than the last game we played is because Fear First Encounter came first. With that in mind, this is so much more impressive. I mean, the only thing it had to work with was that camp game from earlier. So, despite some parts being goofy,
we'll be safe now. We'll be safe from the ghouls now. It's okay. They multiplied. No, not two.
This is the biggest step up we've seen. We then blow up the entire building and wind up in the hospital.
Dude.
Just ignore the ghoul. GG 1dev2. Solid game. Awesome ghoul. With the arrival of 2011 though, I'm sensing a recurring issue. Games still aren't scary. That bet Macho and I made may as well not exist right now. The games are fun and well made, but in the same way a Lego set is fun and well made. And the only time I got scared of a Lego set was when Uncle Ron gave me one. Ugh. However, this next game, Hospital Nightmare 3, seeks to change that by making itself even less scary. Let me explain. Hospital Nightmare 3 begins exactly where you'd expect. Taking a shit on the toilet. And after emptying your bowels, you discover everyone is dead. And you are next. There are some improvements right away. I mean, putting images on your screen, we ain't in 2008 no more. But even more impressive,
Look behind you. Oh my goodness, that guy is following me.
this is the first actual monster that chases you we've seen. Hospital Nightmare 3 has groundbreaking technology and scripting already. One would reasonably assume it's the scariest game yet, right? Well,
Michael Jackson jump scare inbound. There he is. You see Michael Jackson, the one frame Michael Jackson appearance.
Michael Jackson jump scare. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is that really the only pop idol jump scare? Seems like a missed opportunity. And to you, my friend, I retort.
Fat Justin Bieber.
Now, besides the fact that these jump scares are f***ing awesome, they kind of show the mindset these devs have at this point. They're self-aware. Roblox is a Lego game. It's just not scary. So, may as well satirize that and make fat Justin Bieber. I want a scary game. Not only is this game not scary, but it's demonstrating a shift where Roblox developers are resigning to the fact they may never be scary. However, despite that, it may surprise you that I believe this game is still perfect. Roblox may not be scary yet, but remember, I discovered that scariness isn't the only reason people love horror games. Hospital Nightmare 3 has a story. It has dark themes. It has a toilet you can shit in. The devs just wanted to make a fun, dark story that shows off cool tech. Unfortunately, this becomes an issue as we reach 2012. The 2012 game was difficult to find. I couldn't see any scary game YouTube videos from 2012, and Toasted Cherries didn't tell me any, so that's all my game finding methods exhausted. Fortunately for me, this Reddit screenshot of the 2012 site exists. And in that screenshot, build to survive the zombies. And if that isn't the scariest looking thing you've ever seen, there's something wrong with you. So I found the game, and apparently it looks like it might be actually a game, like you build to survive. And after loading in...
Whoa, it actually works. What the heck?
Okay, you gotta understand how impressive it is that a 2012 game still works 14 years later.
This is real advanced stuff, man.
But I gotta build fast. The zombies are coming. They're probably gonna be scary.
I got my floorboards. Okay, now I make the sides out of brick. Dude, I have a minute left. I need a roof right now. This roof did not go the way I thought it would. These are the Saw zombies. What?
It's too late. The zombies are here, and they are.
Dude, I can just freaking sit in my house and watch these stupid Saw zombies try and get me, and it doesn't even work. Actual idiots, bro.
So, to recap our journey, we've gone from not scary to slightly closer to being scary to even closer to even closer to slightly further to just not even remotely trying to be scary anymore. Roblox developers have straight given up. I'm confident that I won't lose the 10,000 Robux bet I have with Macho, but I was hoping for a challenge. I know, we're only like 6 years in, and there's plenty of time for these games to get more realistic and serious from here. And I got to shit in a toilet. But my seed of doubt is growing. I made videos on these games before. I thought there was a point where they started taking themselves seriously and tried for more realistic graphics and scarier maps. But what if I have early onset dementia, bro? What if I was remembering wrong? What if the toilet shitting is the scariest these games get? When, oh when will these games finally get scary? I say, foreshadowingly, because 2013 finally may be the year the tides start to shift. Slender Sanatorium isn't a Roblox game. It's a Slender game released in 2012 that went on to inspire Roblox user DePale to recreate it in Roblox. And this Roblox recreation is apparently great.
This is one of the most best detailed, well-built Roblox games ever, bro.
Sanatorium scared us in under 2 minutes. Beware, this game is actually frightening. And upon loading in,
Sanatorium. Wow! This is really well made for old Roblox. This is such a huge step up. What the heck?
Bro, I have a human arm. The walls are actually textured. This version genuinely has the same graphics as the original Slender Sanatorium, except in a few ways.
Whoa, detailed statue, bro.
And it even has you know who.
Bro, I don't see a Slender Man at all. Oh my, okay, we can't look at him, we can't look at him.
This is it, bro. For the past 6 years, I have been yearning for a Roblox game to be realistic, take itself seriously, actually try to be horror. And now...
Dude, this is actually insane. Like, this is crazy. I'm like so shocked by how good this is for this game, bro. Bro, there's scary noises happening, bro. It's so advanced.
But there is still one question nagging at me. Why would anyone play this? I mean, the real Slender Sanatorium is right there. You should just play that, right? Well, funny enough, when showing me this game, Toasted Cherries answered that question and added a piece to the puzzle of why Roblox horror is so beloved.
In 2013, I really wanted to play the Slender Sanatorium mod, but I couldn't figure out how to install it, so I just played Daypale's Roblox version.
Roblox horror is a starting point. It's so accessible, it's free, and it's easy to install. When I was a kid, my dad didn't let me use Steam, so Roblox horror was my only option for horror. Roblox is a gateway drug. For many, Roblox was their first experience with horror in any capacity. I feel like I'm getting closer to understanding why Roblox horror is so loved, and why those videos I made all those years ago did so well. As it becomes 2014 though, something much worse happens. I begin to get a little tiny bit scared. Let me explain. 2014's game is Glitch, created by Zack Attack, and according to Toasted Cherries, it's a big step up. So let's just start playing.
Find all 10 fragments to survive. Is this a glitch fragment? We found it. We found a glitch fragment.
Looks like we can escape by finding glitch fragments, but this facility is very dark, and I feel like we're not alone.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness! What is that, bro? Bro? Macho! It's after you, bro! It's actually after you, bro! Run! Macho. No! They shaved him!
So, this game is a little goofy. Look, man, it's old. The scripting and building are gonna be a little archaic.
No, this can't be happening! Bro. What? I didn't die. He just kind of kicked me and I fell down.
I don't know, man. This was hyped up, but I'm starting to doubt.
Bro, it's scary.
Bro, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro. Give me 10,000 Robux.
No, I only lose this bet if I get disturbed.
Then it's disturbing, bro.
Dude, look at it.
Maybe he's mauling me to death right now. Yeah, okay.
Okay, maybe you're right, bro.
I'm always right.
No, bro. We've got 12 more years.
12 years of unscary baby games. Now let's get back to...
Is it approaching our location? Okay, bro, I know we said we'd split up, but this is not... I can't do this, bro. Get out! Get out, bro! Get out! Macho, are you alive, Macho?
Okay, that caught me off guard, but it doesn't change the fact this game isn't scary.
Again, bro! Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. He can jump. He can jump.
Yeah, okay, credit where credit's due. I am getting jump scared. Bad. This game isn't disturbing. I didn't lose the bet, but damn, I feel like that SpongeBob roller coaster gif. Surely I can last for 12 more years of this without getting disturbed, right? Right? John Foreshadow, what are you doing? Anyway, surely 2015's game will be less scary than last game even, so it's whatever even. Lightbulb is a famous Roblox game made by an even more famous Roblox developer, Zeekers. Apparently, it's a masterpiece in Roblox horror. A Roblox horror game done right. An alternative to the Headless Head. Wait, okay, maybe that's a different thing. But all that makes sense considering Zeekers, the developer of Lightbulb, went on to create Lethal Company, one of the most famous scary games ever. So, as I play Lightbulb, I'm going to walk you through the 4 steps of making a game actually scary. Step 1, helplessness.
Oh, there's a light switch. So it's like fixed camera perspective. This is really cool. What the heck? Uh-oh. Why is it teaching me how to hide in lockers? Crap, is this actually gonna be like the first like really scary game that we've played the whole video?
The fixed camera perspective and emphasis on hiding mechanics lets us know from the very beginning how helpless we are. If something wants us dead, we can only hide. Step 2, environment.
Bro, okay, that did not... The environment in this game is scary, bro!
The sound design, the building, the weird-ass notes I'm finding. All of that sets the scene for a creepy, odd environment.
This is scary. I mean, it's not scary. Roblox games aren't scary. What are you talking about?
I eventually open a door to the basement, leading to an even scarier environment. And step 3, fear of the unknown.
Bro, that was creepy, bro. The scuttling noise followed by the creepy glitch effects. What the heck?
Rarely show the player your monster. Whatever they're imagining your monster is probably scarier than what it actually is. Let their mind run wild with scary thoughts. This game aced the first 3 steps and was genuinely getting close to scaring me until step 4. Actually have a scary monster. Yeah, okay, the smiley face jump scare isn't all that disturbing. And the second I'm shown the main threat isn't even scary, all my fear melts away. Sorry, Lightbulb. The problem for me, though, is that game almost aced all 4 steps and genuinely disturbed me. It's 11 years old. Roblox building and scripting tools back then were pitiful. I know that as we continue, the tech will advance. Scary monsters will be possible. Lightbulb's build-up with an actually scary monster would have certainly made me lose my bet with Macho. It's funny how my goal has switched from find an actually scary game to try desperately not to get scared and lose 10,000 Robux. These games have improved. They are not stopping. But as it becomes 2016, I'm reminded of why I'm actually here. Identity fraud. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not here for identity fraud. Identity fraud is just the 2016 game that reminds me why I'm here. Because when I was younger, identity fraud was one of the horror games I made a video on. 2, actually. And I'm not the only one familiar with it. 9 years ago, Macho used to beg me to play with him because he loved the game. Please ignore the cringe 2017 typing style we used. So, who better to play it with today? The only problem is, all these years later, it looks like it's not gonna be as good as we remember. Let me explain. Identity fraud begins with a long cutscene demonstrating your mental decline as you begin to hallucinate, all before dropping you in the maze.
All right, so I'm fucking crazy, basically, is what's happened here.
In this maze, however, you're not alone. Now, this is the section of the explanation where I would show my encounter with a monster in the maze if I didn't just immediately find the exit by accident.
Dude, level 1 of the backrooms complete.
I think this is when I first got a hint that identity fraud isn't scary. Macho eventually finds me, and we progress into the next maze. But this time, we do find a monster.
Well, surely we should follow Big Red. Hello?
This is Stan. Stan is an odd monster.
Wait, turn away from him for a second, Macho. Okay, we do not turn away from Scary Larry, bro.
Stan keeps following us basically forever. And although he is the scariest monster in the game, he's still not exactly scary. If anything, he's a little funny.
He cannot have a range of that long, surely. Dude,
If identity fraud isn't as scary or made as well as last year's game, Lightbulb, why is it so much more beloved than it? Yeah, I haven't mentioned it, but Lightbulb has 2.5 million visits. Identity fraud has 200 times that. Well, it's odd, but despite being a fat, ugly, fat hater, I actually have a lot of fun at identity fraud.
who's that? Bro, who is that, Macho? Macho, no!
In fact, I can confidently say it's the most fun I've had so far. Maybe that means hidden in this game, there's another piece to the puzzle of what makes Roblox horror so beloved. We continue through the biggest hedge maze to ever exist until entering the code to a new area.
What? Dude, I have never made it to this part of the game before. Whoa, this place is cool. What the heck?
At this point, I'm just happy to be out of the half-hour hedge maze. I should have dropped a lit match in that place. I'm so happy that I effortlessly solved this puzzle. Look at how fast I'm doing it. I'm a genius.
I did it, bro. Dude, this is crazy building. I've never been here before. Press C to sneak?
Press C to eat my farts, bro. What do you mean they're sneaking? What am I sneaking from? That's not what I want to see in a scary...
Let's get out of here, bros. Let's get out of here.
That was James. He only sees you when you're moving though, so he's actually pretty easy to avoid and very fun to mess with.
Bro, this guy.
Eventually, we pass him though and progress to the next area, construction zone. We solve another puzzle, dodge James again, escape the construction zone, and at this point, I think I finally understand why identity fraud is so beloved. And no, it's not because James is hot, even though he is. But as we progress to the final boss, I realize the reason has been staring at me the whole time. Macho Taco. And no, it's not because he's hot, even though he is. It's because he's my friend. Yup, the real identity fraud is the friends we made along the way. But seriously, as we enter the final boss's room, I realize a serious leg up Roblox horror has over pretty much every mainstream horror game. Multiplayer. I mean, look at Macho and I slaughtering this boss together and tell me Lightbulb has that level of sauce.
We won. We did it. We beat identity fraud. Wow.
Being able to play horror games with your friends makes them less scary, without a doubt. But in my opinion, it also makes them way more fun. It makes sense that a multiplayer journey like Identity Fraud has so many fans, and even though it isn't scary, it definitely adds a piece to the puzzle of why Roblox horror is so beloved multiplayer. But as it becomes 2017, the most important Roblox game in my life pops up. The Maze. 6 years ago, this game practically handed me my career on a silver platter. It was my first video to go viral. Then it went viral again, and again. The Maze is the reason I'm making this video. There was a time where over half my total YouTube subscribers were from The Maze. To this day, I never understood why. But 6 years later, returning to The Maze may finally give me the answers I'm looking for. 6 years later, I'll finally understand why I have my career and why my parents love me. And okay, maybe I should just play the game. The Maze begins with you collecting a flashlight and a camera, your only two light sources, and then
I'm in the maze, bro. I'm in the maze.
you're in the maze. Perhaps mazes are why Roblox horror is so beloved, and why my parents love me. Or perhaps it's this little ghoul.
Okay, you don't want to look at that guy. That guy will kill you if you look at him for too long.
Or perhaps this rock is why Roblox horror is so beloved, and why my parents love me.
I got a rock, which is good.
Or perhaps
Bro, snap out of it.
no, Macho. This game gave me a career, Macho. There has to be a deeper meaning, Macho. If there isn't a deeper meaning, how do I know my parents even love me?
Bro, what?
Okay, maybe I'm looking too deep. Despite being the most important game for my career, The Maze is really simple. You just walk around and sometimes you see a scary monster.
Do you see how fast this thing runs, bro?
This is the Boot Clanker. The second he sees you, you're dead. He runs faster than a coked up cheetah. But he's also hilariously loud, so it's pretty easy to avoid him. There is another monster named Cajoler,
Oh, not this guy.
but he's just a cutie pie who only gets angry at you if you stare at him. The monsters are scarier than last game, and everything is more well built. You can tell Roblox tech has improved, but the game is so simple. There's no story, no techniques, no way to even win. What do I do, Macho?
What, bro?
This game made my career, Macho. It's the reason my parents love me, Macho.
What?
If there's nothing special about The Maze, then there's nothing special about me.
Bro, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. You got me. It's fine. No, it's good. It's good. The Maze is fun with good jump scares.
Macho.
But honestly, this game doesn't add much to the puzzle of why Roblox horror is so beloved. There's no deeper meaning. There's no secret sauce for why this game or my videos on it did well. It's just a good game, and that's okay. Besides, my parents don't love me anyways. Did you really think anyone could love a Roblox YouTuber? So, moving on to 2018, I'm feeling pretty excited. Little did I know, this game would be my worst nightmare. The Rake Remastered. I'm gonna cut to the chase. This is the scariest game I've played so far. Look at how people describe it. The Rake Remastered is genuinely terrifying. This guy isn't describing it, but look at his mouth, bro. An apple could fit in there. And the reactions. Okay, I have no idea who Max Taylor Games is, but I am loving his energy.
You're gonna lose the bit, bro.
No, I am not getting scared.
Boo. Bro.
Let's just play. Upon joining, the game drops you randomly in the middle of a forest with only a flashlight and some adult diapers to your name. Before long, though, nighttime creeps over the horizon.
Hey, Macho, you scared of the rake? I bet you are. You know, he's actually scared of the rake, though, is the crazy part.
Much like at my Uncle Ron's house, your only goal is to survive the night.
Bro, it's so dark. How do we see anything, much less the rake?
Fear not, past me. If the rake is near, he makes himself known.
Bro, I hear the rake, bro. What was that? Potential rake activity. Very frightened. Oh, I see little flashlights. That was not a scream. That was me saying I see flashlights. That doesn't count as me being scared. Oh my god. Dude, why does it freaking make your screen stare at him and zoom in and get scary whenever you see the rake?
That was a pretty solid scare, bro. The rake establishes helplessness by giving you nothing but a flashlight. Environment with small or large ambient noises. Fear of the unknown by greatly limiting your vision. And actually having a scary monster by...
Look, Hatsune Miku and I and you will survive the rake. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good at all. Drinking my soda. Guess we're fine. I guess we're cool.
But as we rest with half the night still remaining, we come to a realization.
What do you think, Macho?
Bro, that was scary.
Oh, that was scary? Yeah, okay, yeah, a little scary maybe.
This game is actually pretty scary, but there is still one crucial thing preventing me from losing the bet.
We found a place. Oh no! Oh no, he's really dead. He's really, really dead.
The severe darkness does a good job hiding it, but that Roblox Lego building style still exists. And that simple, cartoony style is just enough to prevent me from getting truly disturbed. We still have 8 years left, so soon enough, a game may finally transcend that Roblox Lego style. But for now...
Oh. We survived the rake! We did it,
Yes.
Macho! There was maybe a rake sighting or two, but we lived.
Roblox is in such a solid place right now with horror. Games like Lightbulb and The Rake are truly solidifying that Roblox devs know how to make a game scary. Now, the only thing holding them back is the platform itself. And in a couple of years, as Roblox improves, that won't be a problem anymore. This is a very exciting time for Roblox horror. The future is bright. And as 2019 arrives, I feel like I'm proven correct, which is odd because this game kinda sucks. Bear Alpha. Like The Maze, Bear Alpha was one of the first games I made a successful video on. However, unlike The Maze,
Corridor of Time, 2019. Wait. Whoa. Am I in 2019 Bear?
Bear Alpha lets you go back in time to play the game exactly as it was in 2019. What I'm about to play is the authentic Bear 2019 experience, which kinda sucks. Kinda making me wish I played 3008 as the 2019 game, but trust me, I'm playing Bear for a specific reason. Bear begins by spawning you in a dark, scary map where it tells you your one and only goal, survive Bear for 5 minutes. You can shorten this timer by solving puzzles around the map, just make sure not to get caught.
Oh, I see the bear down there, bro. Look at how frightening. Look how scary the bear is, bro.
This game is very bare bones, pun intended. And if Bear finds
I'm
you...
going to the ground. This is where I last saw the bear. Hopefully he's not here anymore. I have the cheese. There's a bear behind me, bro. No.
You're screwed. Sorry. There's not a lot of nuance to the gameplay. It's not really scary. So, earlier, why did I say this? I feel like I'm proven correct. Well, firstly, this game was created completely ironically in 2019. I don't think the developer even wanted it to be good.
We're double bearing him, bro. We're double bears. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, buddy.
But more importantly, when I said that I feel like I'm being proven correct, I was referring to the future of Roblox horror being bright. And Bear demonstrates that, surprisingly, by reflecting on the past. Bear Alpha is a love letter to Roblox horror.
Ooh, Hospital Nightmare. Wait, look, the Hospital Nightmare map. What the heck?
Remember Hospital Nightmare 3 from 2011? This bear map is a replica of that game.
Dude, it's actually Hospital Nightmare 3. The body generator. Dude, this is such a sick reference. We understand the ref.
This replica is missing the fat Justin Bieber jump scare, but besides that, it's amazing. And on top of the Hospital Nightmare reference, the first map we played was a reference to Haunted Mansion, the 2006 game. I think these aren't just niche refs. These are proof that Roblox horror has a bright future.
What do you mean, bro?
I mean, look back. Until now, Roblox horror had no idea what it was. It was just random bloodstains or copies of popular horror games like Slender. But as we've progressed, Roblox devs have slowly figured out what people like, built original concepts, and have somehow made these Lego games scary.
You really think it, bro?
Hey, not scary enough for me to lose our bet, bro. I haven't gotten disturbed yet.
What?
But that could change soon. Bear is proof that Roblox horror understands itself, references itself. It's understanding its past and learning from it. So these final 7 games are going to be scarier than ever. And it looks like we're starting off strong with 2020's game, Piggy? That doesn't sound right. I mean, don't get me wrong. When Piggy released in 2020, it broke insane grounds for Roblox horror. Not only was it the most popular Roblox horror game ever released, holy crap, but also the most popular Roblox game in general. It was the fastest game to ever reach 1 billion visits, and the only Roblox horror game to ever reach the #1 spot on the platform, even to this day, which is funny because it's, well, just look.
Uh-oh. The psycho pig is after me, bro. This can't be happening.
Yeah. In Piggy, you run around a map solving puzzles while a psycho pig chases you. You know what? It's just Granny. If you've seen Granny, you have. It's just Granny. The game is fun, well designed, and very impressive. I mean, Piggy was literally one of the first games to ever have weekly updates, which is insane, even for this. But as I keep playing, it's clear.
Piggy is not scary. It is not a scary game. I'm gonna be real with you.
Which would be fine. I mean, the game is great, but the fact this game got so popular changed something in a bad way. And to showcase what I mean, I'm gonna play some more games from 2020, like Bacon.
Look at how scary, bro. Look at how scary.
You want to play hide and seek?
It's actually just using Granny's voice lines, bro. That's crazy.
This game also just isn't scary. But hey, you may be asking, games back in 2010 weren't scary either, right? And to that, I say, the difference between unscary games in 2010 versus unscary games in 2020 is 800 million visits. We are entering an era I like to call baby scary.
What, bro?
Well, around this time, it became clear that the way to succeed with Roblox horror is to ensure your game isn't actually horror. Roblox primarily had a child audience, so if you made your game bloody or disturbing or added a toilet you can shit in, it would scare the kids too much and they just wouldn't play. Strangely though, kids still love the idea of horror. They love games with dark colors and jump scares. I mean, that's why Piggy blew up so hard. They just don't like it too scary. Hence, baby scary. You build a game just scary enough to make kids think they're playing something mature and dark without actually giving them nightmares. These baby scary games aren't bad. They're well built and honestly fun to play, but they're not scary. And more worrying than that, they're setting a new standard, adding a new piece to the puzzle of why Roblox horror is so beloved. It appeals to kids, which isn't bad, but it's lame for my video.
I wanted scary games, bro.
Yeah, not looking good for you, man.
No.
If things continue at this rate, you're losing the bet for sure.
No, my Robux.
Shockingly, though, moving into 2021, our hope is reignited because this year, Roblox had a bit of an identity crisis. Yeah, in 2021, 2 games both actually did insanely well, and they could not be more different. Rainbow Friends and The Mimic. Rainbow Friends acquiring 5 billion visits, and The Mimic honestly not being far behind with 1 billion. But, okay, you gotta understand, Rainbow Friends versus The Mimic is Coughing a Baby versus Atomic Bomb. If a Rainbow Friends fan played Mimic, they would shrivel up like a raisin and die. And to help you understand, this is Rainbow Friends. Much like Piggy, you run around a map avoiding monsters and completing quests. Unlike Piggy, though.
I mean, the building, the modeling, everything in this game is like next level, bro.
It's really well made, with plenty of marketable characters. Keep this in mind, it will be important soon.
Look, if you see this monster, you have to hide in your box. Because in this game, whenever you see a monster, you just have a way to instantly avoid him forever and ever. Okay, it can't be too difficult or else kids won't be able to play it.
And oh boy, do kids play it. Or rather, kids watch it. Kids collect it. Rainbow Friends merch sales are larger than the GDP of some countries. Best part is the actual creators make hardly anything. 98% of the cash just goes straight to bootleggers. Oh yeah. Yep, that's the good stuff. I can keep going. There's a lot. There's way more than there should be. This guy just made up new characters. What? That's the benefit of Baby Scary. Not only does it attract more players, it sells way more merch. And Rainbow Friends is the pinnacle of that. Rainbow Friends is the final boss of Baby Scary. Garden of Banban's the secret boss. Okay, that's enough Rainbow Friends. Let's talk about monochrome enemies. The Mimic. This game is to Rainbow Friends as World War I is to kindergarten.
What is that? Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You begin in a Japanese home. The Mimic begins in the same Japanese home.
Bro, I do not want to get jump scared by that thing.
Unfortunately for me,
You gotta be kidding me!
the Mimic can see through doors. This game is obviously pretty scary. The monster design especially. I mean, look at this.
Hi! Help! Somebody!
This game has the scariest monster so far. Shockingly, I personally think it fails the other steps of making a game scary, like environment and fear of the unknown. So I'm not personally disturbed by it, but it is clear that this is not Baby Scary. Imagine trying to sell merch of this. Oh, wow. Okay, huh. Well, that's f***ing horrifying. Okay, well, despite the fact it has an unexpected amount of merch that all look like cursed voodoo dolls, it's still clearly not Baby Scary. So, what's going on? On one hand, Roblox horror is for kids. On the other, crustier hand, it's for mature audiences. Sure, both can exist at once, but it's very odd for both to be getting billions of visits. Usually, there's one leading demographic, for kids or not for kids. But right now, both sides are fighting for dominance. There's players and developers for both. I know I sound stupid being so bewildered by the fact 2 games can exist at once, but trust me, bro, this is rare. This is the only year where Baby Scary and Actually Scary are tied up like this. One side becomes the clear winner very soon, and as we progress into 2022, it becomes clear which side that is. Doors. Doors, doors, doors. Oh, how I have mixed feelings regarding you. Pretty much instantly after its release in 2022. People loved Doors, and it blew up, but not in the usual way. Usually, viral Roblox games stay in the bubble of Roblox. Like, no one made videos on Piggy but Roblox YouTubers. Doors, however, had the sauce. XQC, Queso, iShow Speed, Kaisa, Nat. All these streamers who wouldn't even look in Roblox's direction were suddenly playing it. All because of Doors. A game I love, and also kinda don't. Let me explain. Doors spawns you in a creepy hotel that, I mean...
Doors is literally like insane quality, especially for Roblox. It's crazy.
It's not just the most well-made game we've seen so far. It's the most well-made game in this whole video. It never gets better than this. The gameplay is also fine. You walk through as many doors as you can, and sometimes...
Oh. Look, if the lights flicker, gotta find a wardrobe, and then wait for it. Hear that? Hide. So, that's as scary as Doors gets.
And that is why I have mixed feelings. Not about the quality of Doors. It's one of the most well-made games ever on Roblox and super fun. I easily have 15 hours in it. Rather, about whether it's scary or not. The game doesn't have any bright colors or brain-dead gameplay or marketable characters, though somehow they did find a way to market them. So it's clearly not baby scary. It's also not actually scary. Remember that puzzle we were putting together about why Roblox horror is so beloved? This game doesn't really have any of those puzzle pieces. There's no dark or scary themes. Hell, the game has less blood than Hospital Nightmare 3. So, even though Doors isn't solely for kids, it is for kids. It even gives you a few seconds to prepare for the jump scare after you're caught to prevent it from being too frightening. Despite the fact Doors is an amazing game, it's definitely not scary. But, massive but, it's scarier than Piggy, scarier than Rainbow Friends. We're not dipping our little toesies in the actually scary zone yet, but Doors is a wiggle in the right direction. Maybe the fact Doors is so mature and did so well will spark a trend. Maybe games will be actually scary soon. There's only one way to find out. It's time for 2023, where things are looking slightly hopeful. Color or Die. On one hand, this game called Color or Die is obviously very colorful. Most of the time, bright colors equals baby scary. But on the other crustier hand, YouTube is filled with videos claiming this game is actually scary. So which is it? Scary or not? The future of my life, my career, and whether my parents love me is on the line here. Color or Die can't just be another kid's game. So upon joining, you're painted red and put in a dark maze with colored walls.
So I can hide right here. Okay, I understand.
But in this maze, like literally every other game so far, you're not alone.
Oh my gosh. I just got so scared, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost pooed my soggy little pants. Ooh, paintbrush.
This is a paintbrush. Your goal is to pick up 13 of these and escape the maze. It's overall a simple concept. Sometimes you change colors, sometimes you lose color, but the main gameplay never changes, and it's not scary. Yet. There's still like half a game left, bro. It could get scary, despite the monster being a smiling stick man. Marketable smiling stick man. I unlock the green door to become teal. Unlock the teal door to get a triangle. Unlock the triangle door to become blue. And yeah, this game is basically Piggy. And just like in Piggy, I'm not exactly scared of the monster.
Try me, you subpar Chase me. I dare you.
Regardless though, I keep playing and playing and playing, hoping to maybe pee my pants in fear just a sprinkle. But alas, I reach the end and nothing. I think deep down, I knew this game wouldn't be scary. Okay, maybe shallowed down. It was pretty obvious.
Why is that bad, bro?
It's not bad. I mean, the game was super fun. It's just a more casual experience for people who don't want the stress of a real horror.
No, I mean the bet, bro.
What about it?
I lose, bro. You gonna win.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should be happy. I mean, I literally bet that Roblox horror would never be scary, and I was right. I'm a genius.
Then why you frowning, bro?
I'm not frowning.
Okay.
Fine! You're drilling it out of me! I can hold it in no longer! I'm moderately disappointed.
Continue.
Roblox horror was supposed to be interesting. It's a scary, bloody, controversial genre that exists on a platform primarily for kids. Yet, despite that, has always been one of the most beloved genres. That's interesting. And on top of that, Roblox horror games literally gave me my career. These games are a walking contradiction. They're important to my past, and they're a mystery. mystery. A mystery I wanted to research and solve in this video. A mystery of why Roblox horror is so beloved. I have said that exact sentence about 40 times now. And at one point in the video, this mystery was interesting. But now, Roblox horror isn't scary. It's been getting less and less scary since 2020. The whole mystery hinges on the fact that Roblox horror is supposed to at least try to be scary. If Roblox horror isn't scary, isn't dark, then it isn't a contradiction. It isn't the opposite of what Roblox should be. It isn't mysterious. It's just for kids, like what Roblox has always and will always be. Mystery solved. Roblox horror is so beloved because it's for kids. It's not real horror. It's not out of place on Roblox. It fits right in. I feel like I'm being a bit harsh, and I don't want to give off the wrong idea. I've loved every single game I've played so far, and I've tried to make that clear. I understand why developers make baby scary games, and I like baby scary games. Most people like baby scary games. They're fun. I'm not some jaded YouTuber who hates mascot horror. I'm also not a kids YouTuber. I'm not gonna pretend Plumpy Wumpy is scary. I'm not gonna pretend these games are scary. I'm not gonna pretend there's some interesting mystery here. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, what the? You're still here?
Not anymore, bro.
Yeah, not anymore. There was a time where Roblox was trying to be scary instead of intentionally making games for kids. I grew up during that time, made videos during that time, but now that time doesn't exist. The platform I made those old videos on is gone. It's done. Kindergarten has fallen. Baby Scary won.
Can I still have the Robux?
No, you can't still have the Robux.
Darn it, bro.
It's time for us to just move on to 2024 and wrap this video up, is what I would say. If the 2024 game didn't catch me completely off guard. Demonology. Despite releasing in 2024, most of you likely only heard about it this year, considering its player graph looks like this. Holy hockey stick, bro. For those of you who can't read graphs. In March of this year, it had 3,000 players. In June, it has 67,000. We've seen this jump before. We've seen this popularity. Piggy, Rainbow Friends, I know what you are, Demonology, is what I thought. Until I started playing it.
Alright, Macho, are there any suspicious rooms?
In Demonology, you're a ghost hunter, attempting to lure out a ghost and figure out what type of ghost the ghost is. To do that, you must study the ghost with tools.
Yeah, I need to find what room you're in and set down a video camera. Over in here. Bro, come on. Okay, so there's definitely a ghoul in here somewhere.
However, in this game, say it with me now, you're not alone.
Bro, we gotta get out.
Luckily, outside the house, we're completely safe from any ghouls. And after we ran away in fear, you may have pieced together, this game is not baby scary. In fact, it's getting dangerously close to actually scary. So, after taking a quick peek at the video camera I just set up,
Alright, Macho, gonna send you into this room. Communicate with the ghost for me, okay?
Okay, bro.
I sent in Macho, alone and completely unarmed.
Okay, Macho is in the room.
Hello, ghost, are you there?
I don't see any spirit orbs. I'm leaning towards What's that all about?
Ghost AR, full EMF.
That beeping is an EMF detector. Basically, it just detects if a ghost is there or not, and a ghost is definitely there.
Anyone there?
I'm gonna come bring the laser projector, Macho, okay? Dude, bro, it just threw that book. Alright, I'm out of here, bro. Enjoy.
It's throwing stuff.
I begin checking the ghost book to see what grade of ghost we're ghouling with here, and find this. Spectre. Strongly bound to their favorite room. Spectres are known for their profound control over their environment. More likely to throw items.
It has to be that. Spectre, I know you're here.
Okay, I'm coming in there. However, right when we thought we figured out the ghost...
I'm gonna explore the rest of this house. See if... Macho? Bro. Macho! Macho, we shut the door on you! Macho! So I saw a ghoul, I think.
Now, at this point, for the first time in a while, I'm genuinely getting a little scared. But with Macho dead and the ghost still a mystery.
I gotta go back in, bro. I gotta turn this around, bro. Are you kidding me? This cannot be happening right now. I'm out. It's a specter, bro. It's a specter. I'm out. I'm out, bro. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore, bro. I'm out.
So, this is the scariest game I've played so far. Oh, also, we guessed the ghost wrong.
Alright. Are you serious right now?
But aside from that clear glitch on the game's part, this game is wow. First off, scariness aside, this is way too complicated for a kid. We got a 20-page journal you have to read, cameras you gotta set up, a whole wall of tools you gotta learn how to use. For reference, in Color or Die, you had to put the triangle in the triangle hole. Demonology is not for kids. This game is not baby scary. Considering the fact there's still a little pee in my underpants after that, I can say this game is actually scary.
Even though it just steals the whole gameplay loop from Phasmophobia.
Oh my god, I get Robux.
Nuh-uh, not yet, down boy. This game was scary, but still didn't disturb me. It mainly confused me, honestly. Look, I just went on a 3-minute long rant, a pretty angry rant, mind you, about how Roblox horror is just for kids now, and it'll never attempt to be scary again. But then, Demonology attempted to be scary again. And honestly, succeeded. Was I wrong? Is Roblox horror slowly becoming scary again? What does this mean for the trout population? These questions and more will hopefully be answered as we continue to our second to last year, 2025. If Roblox horror wants to redeem itself, now's the time. And if I'm being honest, it just might. Scary shawarma kiosk. Most Roblox players won't know even 2 of those words, yet, despite that, this game instantly blew up to over 100,000 players after release. And from the icon alone, it's already kinda freaky. This game might not be made for kids, bro. This game might prove me wrong. This game might give us valuable insight about the current trout population. Only one way to find out.
Dude, you look stupid. Bro, you look like a doofus, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
And already, Scary Shawarma Kiosk is following step number 1, helplessness.
If a smiling customer comes in, hand them a soda. Should the meat on the skewer begin to pulse and moan, turn off the grill and leave. Some customers must not be served at all. Close the window immediately.
Yeah, trapping us inside this tiny shawarma stand with no way to reasonably escape or fight back. Then telling us our shawarma meat may pulse and moan definitely establishes helplessness, which means it's time for step number 2, environment. Look at this customer.
I didn't see their... Oh. Bro.
Bro, I don't know about this one.
The style of this game is uncanny. Even the normal humans in this game look grimy, gross, and act strangely.
Bro, I mean this in the nice way possible. You look like a damn doofus. And you look wet as f. Why are you wet?
So, Scary Shawarma Kiosk has established helplessness and an environment only someone on DMT could think of. How does it establish step number 3, fear of the unknown? Well...
Why isn't it shutting? Why isn't it shutting, bro? Macho! Macho, shut it, bro! Macho, press the button harder, bro! It's a creepy clown, bro! Are we done for, bro?
Oh my god!
Be honest. Be honest, Macho, how bad is it? Macho, be honest, how screwed are we? Macho, be real with me right now, man. How boned are we, man?
We're dead.
Dude, can we shut this thing? Bro. Are we good?
In Scary Shawarma, everything is unknown. What is that clown? Why wasn't the door shutting? Why are my pants wet? The game tells you nothing. You know nothing. So while Macho and I try to survive the rest of our shift, we realize only step number 4 remains. Have an actually scary monster.
All right, refill on meat, Macho. You're on meat duty, Macho. You don't even want to know what's happening behind you. Bro!
So, Scary Shawarma has all the steps. The question now is, can I finish my shift without getting scared and losing 10,000 Robux?
Hello, Anton Sugar, bruh.
Here's your shawarma and coffee.
You have done well.
And I feel like I'm doing a 24-hour challenge with you for some reason. What the heck, bro? Yeah, we probably should have shut that earlier, I guess.
But after only a few more slight mishaps,
Okay, so pretty sure there was a ghoul out there.
we did it!
We did it! We survived our shift!
Scary Shawarma and Demonology are both frightening games. They're not baby scary, and they are both doing better than any other horror game on the site. Even Piggy, Rainbow Friends, and Color or Die. My questions from earlier are answered. Yes, I was wrong. Yes, Roblox horror is evolving again more than ever. And yes, the trout population, although steadily declining, will hopefully bottom out soon. Honestly, I haven't seen a baby scary game do well on Roblox since Color or Die. It looks like actually scary games are the successful ones again. However, this raises a question, or rather, a mystery. Why are these games so beloved? With Steal a Brain Rot, Adopt Me, and +1 Speed Keyboard Escape being as popular as they are right now, Roblox arguably has a larger child audience than ever before. And Roblox is getting into more controversy than ever regarding disturbing games on their platform. So, games like Demonology and Scary Shawarma go against everything Roblox should be for multiple reasons. So, why do kids love them? It's like a puzzle of why Roblox horror is so beloved. Yes, 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 we're back, baby, we're so back! And we have so many pieces already. Dark themes, story, multiplayer, accessibility. All we need is one more piece to truly understand. A piece we may receive as it becomes 2026, the final year. Mulberry County.
Bro, you're gonna get scared, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not afraid of Dingleberry County.
Look on YouTube, bro.
Roblox horror games have become next level. The most disturbing Roblox game ever. Mulberry County is low-genuinely horrifying.
Low genuinely, bro.
Whatever, man. I have a final piece of the puzzle to find, and according to the usual story structure of my videos, this game will be where I find it.
Good luck, bro.
Mulberry County begins with a broadcast. Between 1995 and 1996, missing persons cases in Mulberry County reached an all-time high. From 34 in 1995 to over 500 only 2 months later. So, of course, the game starts you on an isolated farmhouse in Mulberry County. And I've got chores to do.
Help by doing chores, okay. Take out the trash, feed the animals, do my homework. These sure should be easy.
But before I can start any, my school bully Benson calls me, saying he'll be paying me a visit tonight to prank me. Now, this conversation may not seem important, but as you will soon see, it completely disables all my survival instincts for the entire rest of the story. From this point on, I am as smart as a stick of celery, so I continue my chores.
Take the trash outside. Bro, we out in the middle of nowhere.
Right now, I'm at a 0% fear level. I'm not scared at all. But that will soon change as I have to do the scariest thing imaginable, my homework. Just kidding, I head downstairs for a snacky poo instead. But as I do, the phone rings again.
Bro, surely it's just Benson.
I go back upstairs to finish my homework.
Macho, are we cooked? Oh my gosh. What happened in here? Mom and Dad are gonna kill me when they get back. Dude, our guy is so stupid, bro. Lock yourself in your room or call the police or something, bro.
I'm at about 15% fear now, and as I lay down to take a nap, my dream doesn't help.
Do you see it? It's in the trees.
Oh, I see the eyes. I see it.
Where are you?
Home?
Do you know what this is?
Fallen angel.
We can see you through the glass.
Oh.
I wake up to somebody knocking on my front door.
Alright, Macho, let's go answer the door.
Outside is an old man, conveniently positioned right behind my face cam so you can't see him, but he looks like this, so just use your imagination.
Who are you, bro?
May I come inside? I've been looking for someone to help.
Why are you so far away?
Does that really matter, Henry?
How do you know my name?
You have a very nice house, Henry. Let me inside.
No. Are you okay?
Well, my fear level is now 30%.
Wait a second. It looked just like Benson's Halloween costume last year. No, bro. Dude, our character is a genius.
Time to go feed the horses like a boss. Oh, the horses are missing. Time to go deep into the forest like a boss. Oh, found the horses.
Bro. They didn't just kill it, bro. They eviscerated it. They turned it into fucking leather. Bro, they turned that horse into a puddle, bro.
Stupid wolves, bro.
Stupid Benson. I bet Benson did it, bro.
Fear level at 40%. Let's just go back home.
Bro, there's some... Bro, do you...
Really, Benson?
Dude, Benson's going through our snack drawer. We gotta get back inside.
I searched the house for any ghouls or Benson, but come up empty-handed. Only finding this stupid VHS tape. Guess we gotta go to the basement to watch it.
Hey, you should go first, Macho. Come on, take a peek, bro. Surely there's nothing evil scary in the basement, bro. What was that loud ass jump scare?
50% fear level. I put the VHS tape into the player and watch American Black Bears.
If you come across an American black bear, keep your distance and log its location.
Okay. What was that sound?
Lost persons.
If someone is lost, quickly assist them and continue your search. If you spot any suspicious individuals, report the individual to your dispatcher.
Okay, humanoids. Help track humanoids. Follow these clues. Scratch marks can be used as a sign of a nearby humanoid. No, I'm pretty sure it's Benson though, low-key. Large pillars of bone and organic matter are strong indicators of nearby humanoids. Go to sleep. Error.
Well, 60% fear level. I decide it's a great idea to head upstairs and finally get some real shut-eye after such a long day of Benson shenanigans.
You are dreaming. Henry's special day. Yippee, 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 yippee.
Today we went camping. I love camping. 3:21 a.m. I woke up to someone calling my name. Mom and Dad were asleep. I took the new camera and stepped outside. The voice stopped. Place the camera down.
Another ghoul spotted. Oh. Ghoul very much spotted. Thanks for watching. Yay, yay, yay.
It followed us home.
Yay, yay, yay. It followed us home. Yay, yay, yay.
I'm about to get jump scared, bro. It got inside. Yeah, no bro. Wait, no, common misconception. You're thinking of Benson. It's Benson who's inside. Oh, we can move the flashlight. What? Oh. 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 You've been here before. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Bro, you're gonna have to speak up. I'm leveling with you right now, man. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You cut that shit out this instant. An unexpected error occurred and Roblox needs to quit. We're sorry. Okay. "100% fear level." I was wrong, bro. Roblox can be scary, bro. I was wrong. I was wrong. But I'm not out of the doghouse yet. Macho, don't look behind you, bro. Following in Hospital Nightmare 3's footsteps, Mulberry County then lets you use the toilet.
Someone is inside the house. Need to hide. I see it. I see it. We're cooked, bro. It's Benson, bro. Benson!
I have to play a dot clicking minigame so that Benson doesn't hear my breath, which of course I ace, allowing me to escape the closet.
Bro, what? The house is on fire, bro.
I ditched the burning house as quickly as my little feetsies will carry me.
Bro, I should be running right now. I should not be nonchalant walking.
I find a car, but the keys were taken by my brother, Chris, who's trapped in a scary corn maze, because of course he is.
Search the cornfield, bro. We're searching damn cornfields now. Are we being for real?
I am so close to escaping this horrible creature, bro. Let me out. This game is actually scary. Macho, you win the bet. Roblox can be scary. Just let me finish this stupid game, bro. It's too high quality. It's not like anything I've ever seen on Roblox. Wait. It all makes sense. I figured it out. The final piece of the puzzle of why people love Roblox horror. This can finally be the last time I say that sentence. It makes so much sense. It's been there since the beginning in every game. A toilet you can shit in. Wait, sorry, mixed up the script. The final piece is quality. That may sound silly, but think about it. Every single year, Roblox horror hasn't just been scary. It's been trying to defy what Roblox is. Evolve the platform. Almost every year since 2006, the highest quality game on the site has been a horror game. Fear First Encounter introduced moving animations and jump scares. Slender Sanatorium was the first game to ever look that realistic on Roblox. Lightbulb was miles ahead of its competition on the site. No game was close to its quality. Same with The Rake, same with Doors, same with pretty much every single game we talked about, except maybe Build to Survive Zombies. But Roblox horror has always pushed the limits of what's possible. Roleplay games, simulators, they got nothing on the quality of horror. And that's it. The main reason people love Roblox horror is that there's nothing like it on the platform. I watched as these games went from cute to impressive to genuinely scary to childish, back to impressive, and then become scarier than real horror games. They've done everything, and they've done it all in a way completely unique to Roblox. Almost always in a way that defies what Roblox should be. And when you do something so special, so unique, people listen, people play, and people watch. I'm so lucky that I was able to see such success from making videos on this genre of game. I'm lucky this is the Roblox genre that started my career. And now I'm lucky that I'm able to make an hour-long video talking about the history of this genre that I love. And I guess I'm lucky that you watched this far. Thanks for that. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Roblox horror is awesome. Oh damn, I forgot we need to finish Mulberry County. I find my brother Chris in the cornfield. We make it back to the car and drive away alive.
Bro, that game was good.
And that was scary. Roblox can be scary. That was scary, bro. All right, Macho, I lost the bet. 10,000. Send. How much Robux did you even have in your account anyways? Like, how much was I even gonna win if I won the bet?
11.
I hate you, bro.